Yo, what's going on? My name is China the Man Them's Voice. Oh, yo, what's going on? My name is China the Man Them's Voice, and we're back for another live stream. You know what time it is. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Anyone that's on Instagram, the best way to watch this is going to be through YouTube. So click the link in bio or search my name is China on YouTube. You should really be subscribed by now anyway. So I don't know what's going on. So let's get the numbers. And look, I'll be honest with you. I was just held up a little bit. Sorry. First of all, we're waiting for Rage. He was on the roads and he said to me that he wanted to he said he would stop and he was gonna do it while he was driving. I was like, no man, that's dangerous. Don't do that while you're driving, dog. Yeah, I told him don't do that while you're driving, bro. You know what I mean? So I told him that's a little bit dangerous. Please don't do that while you're driving, my guy. Um, so we're just gonna just wait for him just to pull up. But yeah, hey, listen, Ambush just dropped his reply to Chip. It's crazy, and he's calling it "What are we doing here? It's over, buddy." The crazy. Nah, Charlie, man, Charlie, we're gonna have to. Charlie, I can't lie. You know what? I thought Chip wasn't gonna respond, but he's gonna have to respond now. He's done a video. Chip said he wasn't gonna go to the petrol station, but I think he's gonna have to go to the petrol station. Um, and I'm gonna be honest with you, like, uh, in the it really should be three apiece, isn't it? So Ambush has dropped one now, so that's three. That's three in a row, and then Chip should drop one more, and then Decision. But in reality, I don't know. I'm enjoying this as a fan of culture, fan of the music. I'm enjoying this, man. Hey, big up Matt, man. I see you, man. Big up Matt. I see you, gang. Chat gang. I see. Hey, big up all my chat gang in the chat. I see all of you guys, man. Big you up, man. We're just gonna wait for Rage to pull up, and then yeah. But yeah, we're gonna be talking man like Rage. If you don't know who Rage is, he's a content creator, he's a YouTuber, he's a broadcaster. He's done quite a lot of things. I'll when he gets in, he'll introduce himself and he'll talk about obviously the things that he's done and who he really is. But what I will say is for a lot of people, he probably rose to prominence with covering the Gets failing to stop and death by dangerous driving. At the time was allegedly, but now he's accepted. He's pled guilty to the death of 21-year-old Yubin Tamang, the Vietnamese student. So he, like, a lot of us, we do reactions. A lot of us, we cover content over here. But he actually went to the court and he covered the case. And when he did, to be honest with you, I thought it was excellent work. But when he did it, he did get a lot of criticism, a lot of backlash from a lot of people. And but in reality, it was actually really good work because he went in there and he allowed to go and get actually factual information what was going on. There was a lot of rumors that was flying around about what had actually happened. So for someone to go and do that, especially from the culture, it was good. And a lot of people trying to talk about snitch and the rest of it, but it's journalism. And rather than just talking about something that you read in the newspaper, you get to go and you actually get the information directly from the source. And a lot of the things that we learned, it actually happened because Rage was on the Rage went there and he brought back the information. So nothing's ever perfect, but that's what he went and did. So for me, when he did that, yeah, I respect it a lot because we have all these mainstream media entities that go and they come to our areas and then they get the information, and you don't mind talking to them and giving them and the newspapers and the TV channels, and they all come through, and you don't mind telling your story and them reporting on it. But when someone looks like you or from somewhere like you does, then all of a sudden there's an issue. And if he hadn't done that, we wouldn't have had a lot of information. You got to remember, mainstream media can slightly embellish the truth as well. So whereas he's going to report on what's going on, they'll start making, they'll start talking about all manner of things which don't matter. So to you know, for someone to able to go there and do that, and he was consistent with it and he followed it. And I think free a lot of journalism is freelance anyway. Okay, so reporters could anyone can go to a court date essentially, and look it up, and you can be in, you know, you can be a member of the public, and many freelance journalists do this, and then they go out there and they get stories, and then they go back, and then they obviously um they send them through. So even just for like young journalists and people trying to get into media, I think it's quite, you know, it shows them a different way. And yeah, so that's kind of for me. So I think, hold on, if I actually want to pull up something from him, let me go to his page quickly. While we wait for him to come. All right, so let's go through what he's done. So for guys, hit the like button, please. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Whatever, not whatever, but please do so. Let's pull this up for a second. So this is Man Like Rage. This is his Instagram page. Man Like Rage is his Instagram page. So this is, all right, we'll take it from where it first started.
I'll bring you lot this information. Ghetto, aka Justin Clark Samuel, has been arrested for murder. It is said that
yeah, that was a bit crazy though. Still, that was his intro. He wasn't arrested for murder. Yeah, that he got better after that, because definitely wasn't arrested for murder. Was death by dangerous driving suspicion at the time, but yeah, he didn't start. He started off a bit shaky, but let's do this.
After a night out celebrating with friends and other public figures, GHETTS knocked over a civilian and unalived the individual. It is also said that GHETTS went on the run, but then was later located and arrested and taken straight to, I'm not going to disclose the prison, where he now sits and awaits trial. Condolences out to the family and friends of the individual whose life was lost, and prayers go out to GHETTS. There's more information that I'm not going to disclose just yet, but follow me because I'll be posting a part 2. It's a sad day as I bring you lot this information.
Okay, so that was part 1. We're just gonna follow his take on the whole GHETTS scenario. So that was part 1. Let's get into. So that was when he first reported. So that was when Rage first reported it, and this is gonna be when he goes to the court, the first court date. And I reacted to all of these on my channel.
Okay, so I just left GHETTS' court case, and I'm gonna explain to you guys what happened. Justin Clark Samuels, aka GHETTS, court case started around 11 a.m. this morning, 27th of October at Barkingside Magistrates Court, where I sat in attendance with friends, family. His father was in attendance, and ITV News, and myself. GHETTS, aka Justin Clark Samuel, attended the case whilst being escorted by 3 prison guards, 2 males, 1 female. The judge began by asking GHETTS to confirm his full name, date of birth, and current address. As it stands, GHETTS is being charged with death by dangerous driving. The prosecutors explained that GHETTS knocked over the individual and threw him up to 60 to 70 feet. He was left bleeding from his head. A member of the public went to help once they saw the individual on the floor with his items scattered in the street. He was bleeding from his head and he had a pool of blood beside him. The member of public said he was non-responsive, so they began.
Wait, let's just listen to what actually GHETTS did for a second. For a lot of people that were trying to make excuses and they're trying to say, oh, like I saw, to be honest with you, I saw just a lot of excuses from people, especially people in the industry. Like, listen to what he actually did. When you listen to what he did, and for everyone, RIP Latz and Sina, you know, unfortunately there was in a tragic accident in Nigeria with Anthony Joshua, and look at how everyone's heart has gone out to them. And you know what I'm trying to say to you? Imagine if someone done that and just left, man. Look, everybody wants justice from the driver, okay? But when it came to GHETTS, you guys were trying to make excuses, like. But if someone had done that to your family member, yeah, your brother, your sister, your mother, your auntie, your uncle, whatever, your grandparent, you would want blood. But I see people trying to make excuses because he was Vietnamese, and Nah, man, he was a 21-year-old boy. He didn't deserve to lose his life. He just celebrated his 21st birthday like a month or two prior to losing his life. So when he covered it, you know, you just got to listen to exactly what happened.
To give him CPR until the ambulance came. He had 2 collapsed lungs, fracture to the brain, and suffered cardiac arrest. A motorist who witnessed the incident gave GHETTS' car registration to the police. Police then went to his address hours later, and he seemed to not remember, and he asked the police, "What car was I driving?" They searched this house and found the key for his BMW, but they couldn't see the car.
So police have come to him now, yeah. So police have come to him, to his house, and he's playing silly buggers. He's playing games. What car was I driving? They couldn't find the car keys, so they searched it. All right, and they found his car keys. He parked his car around the corner of the house. This was after he hit this boy and left him, this young man, and left him. Who can make an excuse for doing that and going home? Because I promise you, someone done that to your family member, there will be no excuse that they could make. Someone done that to your family member, there'll be no excuse that they can make.
They then searched the local area around his house and found that the car was parked away from his property, even though he had a parking space on his drive. The CCTV at his home address showed that GHETTS was the only person to get out of the car wearing the same clothing on the night.
So already he's telling us factual information, or what the police know. So we don't have to get this from Sky or from the Daily Mail or the Mirror. Like, you don't got to wait for that. You got one of the man that's gone in there and he's bringing out factual information. So there's no need for hearsay no more. There's no need for people to start making theories. We know exactly what happened. And to know that he parked his car around the corner, and then they checked his own CCTV and saw that he was the only one driving the car. It's building it was building the story of him having to plead guilty before he actually had to plead guilty. So but it's just showing you. But at this point, you know, it's definitely building a story, you know, and and the real story is this, you know. To be fair, more information came out after this in the early days, but this is just to show that, you know, he's gone in and he's reporting, and that, you know, look at my comment. I said, ZZ Mills, I hope you're watching this. 60 to 70 feet in the air and left that man and went home. I don't care. He needs the maximum penalty. How you? They said he hit him 70 feet, left him 70 feet in the air. Do you know how much feet 70 foot is? That's like the third story of a building to get hit. Do you know how fast you got to be going to do that? To able to hit a man and lick him 70 feet in the air. 70 feet in the air. Do you know how high that is? And then to leave that man in the street. To go leave that man in the street for someone else to find. To go leave that man in the street for someone else to find. I don't know if any of you, well, they were going around Twitter and WhatsApp. Unfortunately, some horrific images of the aftermath of Sina and Latz's, you know, unfortunate crash involving Anthony Joshua, and there was some horrific images that were going around, and I could only, the way the world is, one of the family members would have seen it because everyone else has seen it. So that's just how the way the world is. It's just, yeah, man. Anyway, yeah, RIP to the poor young lad, man. Yeah, RIP to the poor young lad, man. That's what we got to put out there, man. Like, so if you just think about him, and it's like the people that had to go pick him up in the street and try to give him, you know, try to CPR him. Imagine what they had to, what the scene that they saw when they went to the road. Like, think about the first responder, the person that sees that. Like, that's not gonna be. That wasn't a trained professional. that is someone that's gonna haunt them, and those images, and it's gonna haunt them forever. Like, I don't know if many of you have seen a body or something like that. Do you get me? But you know, hey Rage, I see you in the green room. I'm just gonna play a little bit of your video, then we'll get you in. Yeah. Hold on, let me just finish this, and we'll get Rage in. Guys, hit the like button. We've got Rage in the chat. Rage, if you just want to just interact in the chat quickly, let the people know that you're there. Let them subscribe. You just drop some message in the chat while we get more people in. Guys, share the stream. RIP to the young lad.
Got a significant damage to the car with a cracked windscreen and missing side mirror that was found on the scene and was linked to his vehicle. He was then taken to Islington police station. They also took a mouth swab which was positive for cannabis, and a breathalyzer, which was also positive for alcohol on his breath. He said that his car had collided with another car, but the motorist obviously saw different. CCTV from the petrol station on the same night of the incident shows GHETTS get out of the car, fill up petrol, and go to pay. It shows he was the only person in the car as he walked away and locked the doors. Police also accessed cell site information that shows his journey along the roads that the collision had happened.
So, and one of the reasons why this is important, what he's doing, is because cell site, these are all, like, to know that the police can access cell site that instantly, do you understand, and get the information. It lets people know that this used to be something that used to take time. It used to take something that they used to have to subpoena to get information for. Now it doesn't take long. It doesn't take long. And then they're building up a picture of where he was, and they're making sure that he can't say to anyone, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Do you understand? So the fact that he's gone and given us this information, no one else has given us this clear information. And he's gone and he's gonna got that. But you wouldn't mind it from Sky News or BBC, people who would sometimes embellish the truth. So this is why we really rate what he did. And you know, in regards to freelance journalism and trying to get into the media, this is what they say to do. Put yourself out there. All right, Rage, that's the private chat. If you want to drop a comment in the public chat, you can click to see your comments there. You can click to see your comment. You can click to see the comments.
He was interviewed by police and gave a no comment interview all the way and gave no access to his mobile phone at the time. The prosecution then went, there's a lot to cover, so follow me as I will be posting a part 3.
Of course he's going to say there's a lot to cover. Follow me, I'll be posting a part 3. That's how YouTubers are, man. Yeah, but yeah, major PTSD and RP. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Got a bit of niggly cough. All right, cool. Let's get Rage into the chat. Hey, big up man like Rage. Let's get him into the arena. Man like Rage, you know. What's going on, bro? Yeah, you see you in the chat. Yeah, you're in the chat now, yeah? Yes, man. We got man like Rage. Guys, first of all, we're gonna say big him up for making his way into the chat. I want everyone to like the video right now. It's free and it helps push the video out in the algorithm. That's the main reason why. And give Rage a follow as well. Subscribe to his channel because obviously he's doing good work over here. So Rage, you just saw me just playing a little bit of the content that you that for a lot of people brought you to their attention.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna, you know what it is, while I got you here, I'm gonna carry on playing the clips till we get to the end of it, and then I'm gonna speak to you and we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, go shoot.
Ah, cool. No worries, let's do that. Let's play this. Let's do part 3.
This is also what the prosecutors were saying. Cool. GHETTS has a number of previous convictions and different alias names, along with various date of birth and 27 offences against his name, including driving with no insurance aggravated taking of a vehicle, along with multiple disqualifications, was stated by the prosecutor as they highlighted a few. Cool. It was also reported that GHETTS' vehicle was also involved in another collision earlier that same night. The police officer said that once they were given his registration of the vehicle involved in the incident, after running it through the system, they saw that the car was registered in his name, along with an insurance policy also registered in his name. GHETTS was taken to the police station and his breathalyzer reading was 45. Now, I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's out of 100 or whatnot, and it was 45, but that's what they said. The officers added that once they managed to gain access to his property and upon encountering the defendant, who had been sleeping,
Bro,
they stated that GHETTS was still smelling of alcohol.
bro, I started looking around, yeah, and thinking, where's that music coming from? Man, bro, did you put, man really put the somber sad music? You're definitely a content creator. Man really put the somber sad. Hey, big up man, that rage, and hey, let's get back straight into it. I'm liking this.
And seemed agitated. The prosecutors explained that they believe he will fail to attend court and feel he will commit further offences if he is granted bail. The prosecutors asked the judge if they were allowed to play the videos on the court screen, but the judge said there was no need at this time. So no bail, charges death by dangerous driving. They asked GHETTS to stand as they announced he will be sentenced on the 24th of November, which is a few weeks away. So keep an eye out if you want to be updated. I've also seen as a GoFundMe for Yubin's family to support them in such difficult times. And it is said that the GoFundMe was not created by the family. It is said that the funds are protected and it will be transferred to the family upon request. £16,000 has been raised of 18,000 total. I've donated to the fund myself, and as a community, let's hit the target and support the family in real time. Follow me to keep updated.
Okay, so that was part 3. Let's get into part 4.
I'm going to get into it and explain what did happen today with some more details. So yeah, 24th of November 2025, GHETTS, aka Justin Clark Samuels, was scheduled to attend the Old Bailey today for his plea and preparation hearing for his trial. So he was meant to turn up to court today, say his plea, and they're going to prepare for trial. I was in attendance with friends, family, members of Yubin Tamang's family also turned up to the Old Bailey for the hearing. It was stated that GHETTS refused to attend court for his 10:45 hearing, causing the hearing to be pushed back to 2 p.m., causing almost a 3-hour delay. Friends and family of both parties were then sent away and told to return for 2 p.m. The hearing then commenced at roughly around 2:20 p.m., where GHETTS appeared only via video link and refused to give his plea. 2 new charges were added: dangerous driving. Prosecutors stated that he was driving dangerously before the major incident happened on that very night. He remains in custody, where he is due to attend again next month, 8th of December. Yubin Tamang's family was also present at the Old Bailey. I had a brief conversation with them where I also gave my condolences. Now, I'm going to get into it and explain what did happen today with some more details. So yeah.
And then where he makes his plea.
As you lot know, I'm following the court case, and I'm going to explain what happened now. Okay, so court started around 2:10 p.m. this afternoon. GHETTS appeared only via video link, wearing a green sweater. As it stands, GHETTS is being charged for 4 counts. Count 1, dangerous driving. Count 2, death by dangerous driving. Count 3, allegation of death by dangerous driving from being over the limit. And count 4, post-driving incident, failing to stop. Count 4 is an aggravated feature for not waiting for help or stopping to assist. The judge then asked GHETTS, for count 1, dangerous driving, do you plead guilty or not guilty? GHETTS responded, guilty. For count 2, death by dangerous driving, guilty or not guilty, GHETTS responded guilty. The prosecutor then added that GHETTS was twice over the limit for alcohol. The defense said that he accepts that he was drinking and driving, but he asked if they could wait for expert examination of the reading to confirm this information. The judge asked if there will be any pre-sentence report required. The defense said that he will supply a lot of information on my client, GHETTS, and character references to show all the good work he's done and who he is in the community, and explain what led to such reckless driving. The judge then stated they believe there's more evidence to be provided in support of GHETTS' case, and that they have 4 weeks from today to provide any evidence. The prosecutor stated that the longer that they wait for this evidence to be provided from witnesses or businesses, that the DLs will be less reliable because people's memories will start to fade depending on how long they take to receive this information. The judge then reminded the defense to remind GHETTS that it's better for him to get this information sooner than later rather than leaving it for too long. The judge then stated on the next hearing that GHETTS will have to appear in court, and it will be in his best interest to make sure he is at the next court date. As it stands, the judge said this is a custodial sentence for deciding the amount of time that you will be given. You'll also be disqualified from driving, but how long you'll be disqualified for will also be decided at a later date. The defense said that seeing as his client had pleaded guilty, it is fair if he gets full credits for doing so. As you lot know, I'm following the court case, and I'm going to explain what happened now. Okay, so
that was it.
Court started around.
So yeah, all right, man. Like Rage, man. I just wanted to just kind of get into that content that you put out, and probably where a lot of people might have an introduction to you, man. So welcome, man. Like Rage.
Yeah. Big up. Inside.
All right, cool, man. So just tell the people a little bit about who you are. Obviously they've seen that, they saw the 4 parts that you covered with GHETTS, and then I want you to just get into that and say what made you do it, the reaction towards it, any mistakes you think you made, what you've learned, and going forward. So talk to us about that.
So myself, man like Rage, I'm obviously a content creator now, guys, / journalist, street reporter, whatever, all of these things that man them are labeling us, the people
call it roadman reporters.
that's what they're saying here. So yeah. Obviously I was putting out content, and before, when I started, I was like, I want to make content, but I want to talk on stuff where I interact with it every single day. For instance, like I'll go on my social medias, Instagram or YouTube, whatever, and the stuff I'm seeing is stuff within our community. So whether it's UK rap or the actors, and plus I've been around a lot of people. I've been in the industry. I've been around a lot of artists and all of these things. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I want to speak on it now because I also see a lot of interviews that happen where questions may be asked to people, and the way they answer the question is like, they may swerve it, or the interviewer just may not ask the question. So it's like, I'll make a video and say, why didn't you ask this? Or I'll just give my input into what I've seen. So I started it in May. Yeah, I started it in May 2025. And I was just saying, I just want to keep posting, build up my YouTube, build up my platform. And yeah, I'll post certain things on Instagram. Certain things will go off, certain things don't go off. That's just the way it goes, isn't it? And then it's one of the ones that just went crazy.
Okay. So talk to us about it. You decided to go to court. Why?
So with the GHETTS case, I heard about it, but when I heard about it, it was like nobody was putting it out. No one was talking about it. So it's like the narrative was being controlled, sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think someone spoke about it, but they got told to take it down and so it wasn't online.
Yeah.
So I found out about it, and the person that told me about it, they was like,
yeah, I don't know if you should pull it out though, blah blah blah. I was like, all right, cool. Like, man's not gonna say nothing. Then I saw Bouncer make a post about it, make a story about it. So I'm saying, all right, cool. So I'm saying, yo, Bouncer's made a post about it. It's out, so it's going out now. So I'm gonna do my story. It's like, all right, yeah, fair enough. So I done my story on it, reported the first thing that I heard about it from the initial incident of it happening. He was in jail, no one knew. And then something similar like this happened as well with Kano, because Kano was in an incident, but nobody knew about it. But I saw it get posted on. Did you hear about it?
I heard it was whether it was true or not, yeah. But then when I see you cover it, I saw you, I was like, okay, I saw something, but I heard something about that still. I heard about it though.
So with that one, before I covered it, I saw it online. I saw it on, I think it was Fashion Concepts, and I think the Shade Bearer posted it. But then I checked again the next day or 2 days later when I found out about it, when someone told me about it again, and I was like, oh, but it's gone. And I was like, yeah, the narrative's being controlled. Everyone's been told to take it down, rated 10. I'm like, blood, I'm doing my own thing in it. I'm not part of this. I'm not trying to be part of the whole industry thing and all of these things. So there's no one that I'm locked in with like that that's gonna really tell me, don't post this or don't post that, unless I know you and there's mad
respect,
you know what I'm saying. So what did happen though, when I did post the Kano thing, I did get contacted by a few people like, yo, can you take that down, blah 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 blah, and I wasn't gonna take it down, but then I spoke to the person who gave me the information, and they was like, all right, cool, if everyone's asking and they're being respectful, cool, let's take it down, innit? So only because they was kind of like, yo, so then I was like, all right, cool, took it down. Then Tutus had another conversation with them, and I was like, you know what, too much narratives are trying to get controlled. Like, there needs to be a get me. So it's like, yeah, you know what, throw it back up. So I was like, all right, cool. So I just put it back up, and then from there I was just like, blood, man will just post what man's posting. Man's not being rude, man's not being disrespectful, man's literally just get me relaying the info to the people.
So talk to about the GHETTS scenario, because I covered it, yeah. So talk to us about the backlash that you got.
So do you know what it is?
There was a lot. You can go through the comments, and that there was a lot of backlash.
Do you know what? Yeah, there was a lot of people saying stuff right there, but I'll be honest, I didn't really care, blood. I didn't really care, you know, about what everyone was saying, because
what types of things were they saying?
The one main comment that stood out, you wouldn't go to a man's show, but you go to a man's case. And that got highlighted because Elaine in the Pain highlighted it as well when she made her video about it. So
well, what did she say?
She was like,
she supported you in it?
Yeah, she supported it, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, yeah, we wouldn't go to a man's show and we'll go to a case because we don't support every like this, and you, man, move like you got stars in your eyes just because it's this person. You lot are trying to kind of give it a bly and all of these things. And it's like,
that's one thing I agree with her on.
Yeah, and it was like, everyone's moving like that, yeah, because it was GHETTS. But if it was someone else random and I said, yo, this person's done this, didn't I've reported on it, they wouldn't have that same energy. Do you understand what I'm saying? They wouldn't care. If it was just a random youth that was driving and knocked someone over and was in that same predicament, they wouldn't have that same energy. They'll just look at it like, oh, right, that's happened, and they'll take the information that I've given and then they'll keep it pushing. But because it was GHETTS, a lot of people have some sort of like emotional attachment to him, because remember, that's a lot of people's favorite artist and all of these. Like, man are like, bro, I'm sad about it. I can't lie. Like, that's my guy. That's my artist. Like, I've been listening to him for young. So it's like, man are being very selective. They're moving the goalpost to when it suits them.
There was lots of selective people. I saw, like, remember what Zizi tried to talk, she put it out, and this is what I'm saying. I covered it. I did a lot of videos because I just saw the hypocrisy. You have a 21-year-old that was living his life. Okay, he came to this country. You know, his parents sent him here for a better life, only for him to get mowed down because of reckless driving, because of GHETTS' attitude, right? Cool. And not only it's one thing to an accident, things happen. Do you get me? You knock someone down, cool. Like, well, you know what I mean? Not, you know what I mean? You didn't mean it. Even if you're drink driving and you stop, it's gonna be bad, but it's not gonna be as bad as failing to stop and to leave someone, to lick someone 60 to 70 feet in the air. When I saw that video got sent to me, and to see that video so graphic, you don't even see him no more. Like, you've never seen something like that. He looked like he just instantly disappeared. But the fact is, he got flown so far in the air that he disappeared instantly. Like, you've never seen something like that. And then for people to start trying to make excuses and talk about his career and talk about all the things that he had to do. What about Yubin's career? What about Yubin's life? He was 21. GHETTS was 40 years old. He had his life already. He had kids. He had what you talking about? No one told him to get into that car and to do that. And if he did that to your sister, to your mum, to your father, do you get me? To your brother, to your child, none of you guys will have that energy. For your energy would change. If he did that to a young black girl, none of these black girls would have been trying to back him. What are you talking about? And left her to die. Deleted, sorry. So I saw the hypocrisy, and just like you, I'm not like I'm in the industry. When I say I'm in the industry, because I'm making content and I'm moving about, but I'm not industry. Like, I don't do things for brands. I don't do like to get brands. I don't do things to sit next to people. Like, I don't pander to people, and because of that, I can do what I want. Do you get me? I don't. If I'm whatever rooms I'm supposed to be in, I'll be in. Whatever money I'm supposed to make, I'm gonna make. I'm not going to sell out myself for integrity for it, because if that was the case, I would have done it already, because it's easy. Do you get me? So I think, people had similar criticisms, towards me while I was covering it. But, all I could see was, and people started making about race or black people going harder. What are you talking about? It's what's right. Like, do what's right. Do what's right. Like, do you know what it is? People say to me as well, oh, you always they'll say to me things like, bro, like, I love how you stand up for things and you get me, and how you are. I'll be like, listen, it's easy to be real. It's hard to be fake. Just be real. All you got to do is stand up for what's right and what's true and what's honest. To be fake, you have to go against your morals and code and ethic, things that you know. So that takes work. But to do what we do, nah, man, it's easy. You just got to be honest and true and have a clean heart and not want to pander, you know what I mean? And then that's what separates you from the other people, because the truth is, everybody wants to get the bag. Nobody wants to work. Nobody wants to do certain things. So they're willing to sell their integrity for, if it means that they can get sponsorship and branding and able to wake up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's the truth. Not many people are willing to do the hard graft like man's doing with the streams and you get me, in the content and putting out the videos, and like, nah, most people don't really want to do that. They just want to get some brands that are gonna pay to put them, you know what I mean, so they can sit them next to them. And then once you accept that money, what that means is you can't speak how you used to speak, because the people that fund your life now could pull out. Do you get me? And you don't want to start losing brands and sponsorships. So now you start towing the line, or in actual fact, you start saying things you wouldn't have said before, more in line with the brands and sponsorships ethos, in order for you to stay on. But because we don't pander to that, we don't get held into that. So we can call it out. And then you notice after we call it out and made the videos, everyone started backtracking. Do you see it? Everyone started backtracking.
Yeah. That's what happens, isn't it? That's what happens, bruv.
I'm not backing GHETTS. Yeah, man, it's sad, man. They said, oh, he deserves life in jail. I don't know if he deserves life in jail. But because like yeah, I don't life in jail, but he deserves to serve time in jail. There's a time, you know what I mean, they will judge what time that is. But regardless, whatever time he serves, he's still coming out to life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's still coming out to a life and to the rest of it. Yubin will never come back. Yubin Tamang, that's it. His life is over. That's it. He will never come back. And that's what people just got to remember. Remember, family lost their only child. They sent their child to this country to, you know what I mean? And they lost that child. That should be your only focus. And it shouldn't be on rage going and reporting on the story. Do you understand?
Yeah, people focus on the wrong thing.
You know what I mean? And then they just started saying, you know, like Roadman report. You know, I use the Roadman reporters. It's just because that's what they tried to say. They were like, oh, and they're trying to put a stigma besides reporting. And I'm like, he's doing really good work. And the people that can, I suppose the people that could see it, they could see it. But then there was other people that tried to make it about all manner of different things.
Mm.
You know? So what was it like in court? And talk to us about the court process.
So when I got to,
so how do you first find out about the case, and how do you know to go there? Like, tell us about it.
So with that, it's online. It was posted. All the details was posted online. Where it was gonna be, what time. So then I just got up. I went gym in the morning. I go gym in the mornings, and I went gym. Packed a shirt with me just to, you know, look the part. Took my laptop with me, and then flew over there to the first case, which was in Barking's magistrate.
Yeah.
I went in there because I was early. I was like one of the first people in there, and I just waited. But while I was waiting, I was listening in to other like cases before his one. So yeah, I was listening to a few other cases, and then I listened to GHETTS' one while I was in there. Obviously, his whole family came in. Obviously, a few people already recognized me from previous content. And you know, you're just getting there.
How was that when they looked at you? Was it?
You know what?
Tell us. What was it like, man? Tell us, bro.
Because like I was kind of like just entering the scene.
Yeah.
I wasn't realizing how bait I was. You know, I wasn't acknowledging how bait I am. You know what I'm saying? Like at that point anyway. So where I'm thinking it's just like maybe eye contact one or two times. It was actually like we know who you are in it. We know what you're doing type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, just sat there, laptop typing away. They're talking bare fast. So I'm just trying to get everything correct. You know what I'm saying? Then yeah, after that was done, I listened into another case as well. Another 2 cases, and then yeah, jumped in my car, came back to the ends, and then just quickly made the video and pull it out. And then yeah, but
I see collaborative a lot. Like, so when you put out the first video, what was the reaction like?
So when I put out the first video, it started going crazy. Like it was just going off, and then yeah, the blog pages was like, yo, add me to that, collaborate with me. And then there, because what you're gonna ask about the collaborations.
Yeah. No, just saying it because I saw you collab with a lot of blogs, and then with the post when it came out.
Yeah, so then yeah, I pull it out, and then yeah, I just collaborated because they wanted to collaborate with me. I said like, yeah, that's cool.
So that must have increased your following, your engagement, subscribers.
Yeah. Subscribers, subscribers on YouTube that flew up. I think I had like 2K at the time. I'm on like 4K now. It's nothing crazy, but it's still all right. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. That's still.
Yeah, that's cool. Instagram was on like 8. That flew up to like 15. So yeah, and then yeah, it was just going off, and then I was just obviously there was so much happening, like so much people talking about why would he go to the court? So I was just sitting back, just watching it all, let it all just go crazy, not responding to nothing or no one who probably wanted me to respond to them and be like, but I never came in the space to do all that, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I just let that all blow over, bro. Kept it pushing.
Okay. All right. But you went there like four separate times essentially, or 3 times.
Yeah, so I went to the first one.
Yeah.
And then I went to the second one, and then I went to the third one. I've been there like 4 times because the third time I went there, they kind of like, what happened on the third? The third one is when he didn't turn up, I think whether he didn't have to turn up or he didn't want to turn up, but he wasn't there. So then they done the quick case, and then they said, yeah, the next one we're gonna, and then the next one
So
is when he.
talk to my what's your opinions on the whole scenario? You covered it, you know, from the start to finish. You've been in court, you've seen the family, you spoke to Yubin's family, like you've really been, you know, you essentially I was getting my information from you to react to, so I'll just wait for you to go and then I can react to it because I trusted information.
Yeah.
So essentially, yeah, like what are your thoughts on everything? On what you know, remember on what we thought we knew versus what you actually found out, even leading up to the end when you're talking about, you know, he had already been potentially in another collision or something else earlier in the night before. So what are your thoughts on the actual how he acted, the case, and things going forward for him?
So overall, it's unfortunate. The whole thing's unfortunate, and it's like a lot of people paint their favorite artists / celebrities in a way which encourages them to believe that they're actually nice people. They're nice people. Now, I'm not saying GHETTS is not a nice person or anything like that, but that evidence that the prosecutor gave allowed people to create another image of him, which could be more factual. You know what I'm saying? People were saying, for you to be able to hit someone, know when you hit someone and just leave them, it's like, are you a nice person or are you a cold-hearted person? So people often take people's art as just art, but you have to remember, a lot of the time when artists are doing music, they're expressing themselves. So the fact that he's been doing music for all of these years and talking about reckless driving and stopping all of these things is like, no one don't take it serious until it actually happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's like, even with just other drill artists maybe talking about ching splash,
but no one takes it serious to actually go and ching someone like
right.
CB or bun someone at CB and then they get mad life. You're like, rah, man was really
now everyone's surprised, but he's been
rapping about it for the longest time.
So
it's like no one. It's like when Nines were obviously 3 9s and that, but when it's like his whole catalog has been about what he does. So if he ends up going to prison for doing what he's rapped about, it's because he was real and you bought into his music because Nines is real. Do you get me? And the cases say that he's real, but you can't get when people say, "Oh my God, I can't believe he's still doing that." I'm like, bro, how do you think he wrote the intro how do you think he keeps writing these intros? By living life. Do you get me? So I'm saying to you. So sometimes people have to remember that, you know, your favorite artists you know, if they're rapping certain things, a lot of them it's because it's real life or life that they've lived at some point. Do you get me?
Yeah, and it's like a lot of the fans and the listeners tend to forget that. You know what I'm saying? So
big up Ginger J, man. Big up Ginge, man. Big up Ginge. We see him there, man.
Yo, yes, big up Ginge. What's good, man? Shout out everyone.
We had him here yesterday, man. It was a really good live stream, man. It was a really good live stream. We had him on here yesterday, and then we really opened up, man. Men's Bazaar. We addressed a few things, but you know, big up Gingy. He's in a good position right now, man.
Yeah, he's doing his show in that, innit? Big up. I saw the show that the G Zone. I saw that as well. A clip of that online.
Yeah, man. We reacted to that yesterday. We watched 2 of the first 2 battles yesterday, and they were lit, man. We reacted to it, man. So yeah. So yeah, we had them on here because we did a stream yesterday. We had them on. We did like 3-hour stream with him, and then you know, we had them on here. So it was good.
Yeah, next time let me know, man. I'll jump in the stream with you, man, blood.
Yeah, man, bro. It's come on. Big up. Man like Ginge. They say high possibility he will get 12 to 15, serve 8 to 10 case closed. Bro, he'll get 10. Like, I reckon, yeah, you know what it is with his previous and the rest of it, they'll probably push for 12 to 15, you're right, and then he'll serve 8 to 10, he'll come home. Good behavior, he might even come home before they might do. My camera keeps overheating. Let me switch to my other camera. I need to get the thing. But yeah, don't worry, I'll switch. Yeah, they might, with good behavior, I think. What do you think?
Do you know what? I've heard so much different possibilities. I'm not too sure what one to go with. So a lot of people have asked me, and I made a video about it. What? Because obviously they changed like what you could possibly get for something like that. You know, because before people could get life and all of these things, and then I think they changed. I don't know if they lessened it or whatever it is, but he's getting sentenced next month. So everyone's gonna know, boy. Everyone that wants to know is gonna know next month.
Why do you think that so many people, like, you know, we couldn't just? Why do you think so many people were like compromised when it came to GHETTS?
Over the years, they've built an emotional connection with the artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, as a little youth, I used to listen to a lot of DMX. You know what I'm saying? And you start to feel like you've got a connection with the artist, like, because they tell you their story. They basically let you into their life. So now you feel like you're a part of their life throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? So when someone that you feel like you've got a connection with, like, let's just say for instance, you and one of your brothers you've been rolling with for years, if you see or hear they've done something wrong, automatically you're gonna refuse to believe it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have an issue processing like your brethren actually did something like that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what's kind of happening with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are so shocked they can't believe it, and some people just don't want to believe it because they don't want to put them in that light. And that's why people are struggling to believe what they've heard and what they've seen. But the reality is
that what you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, no, like, I think something similar. I do. I think the reality is that, look, I just want GHETTS to win. I'm one of those people. I really wanted GHETTS to win, man. Like, I really took it his music, and I really want GHETTS to win. And so the fact that this has happened, yeah, man, it's not, you know, it's not good, because I actually was one of the people that I'm a big supporter of GHETTS, man. And how he acted, yeah, man, it's weird, because you really look at it like, bro, if that's how man acted, is that how really a man is? Like, because that's really evil, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Like, to get me, but like you said, you can't you got to separate the person from whatever, innit? Do you get me?
Yeah.
You got to separate the person from, what I'm saying, from whatever.
Yeah, and yeah, it is sad. The timing was shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Supercell, apparently it was meant to come back into Supercell. So
they had to write him out.
They were up. Well, allegedly, I made a video on this as well. Allegedly, they he was back in it. They was filming, and then they've had to like scrap the scenes. And also, I can't even hear you. You know, if you're talking.
No, I'm not talking. I'm letting you talk.
Yeah,
I'm just changing my camera around.
Yeah, apparently he was meant to be in Supercell. They've had to re-film certain scenes, and apparently also he was meant to do a joint project with Stormzy, which has had to be scrapped.
Mad.
So yeah,
but a lot of people will say he deserves that.
What?
Everything that's happened to him, because they're scumbags. Most people are. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes. What are you reading the comments?
No, I'm talking. No, I'm waiting for you to talk. No, I just put them on the screen.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, it's like, obviously the situation's happened, and he's been arrested for it. He's in jail right now, and he's going to get sentenced next month. So he is going to be dealt with accordingly by the law, innit? Everyone else, like the fans, everyone that's locked in, listening, paying attention, seeing what's going on, everyone's gonna have their own thoughts and opinions. But the reality of it is, the law is gonna deal with him the way the law is meant to deal with him, and that's just gonna be the final say in it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So what you so you covered that Anthony Joshua. You said R.I.P. to Sina and Latz. First of all, let's just say that R.I.P. to Sina and Latz. That's what we're gonna say. you did a reaction video and you was talking about conspiracy theories.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
there's been quite a few conspiracy theories that been going around. Talk to me about the live that you did about Annie Joshua.
So with celebrities, you know, we've been hearing about Hollywood and Illuminati, this, that over the years. So it's like when an artist goes through something like this, automatically everybody wants to try and connect dots. Maybe it's this, maybe he done that, maybe he saw this, so maybe he wants more fame or more money, so he's had to go over to the other side, blah blah blah. When in reality, things like this can just naturally happen to celebrities without it having to be some sort of ritual or whatever it is, or sacrifice that these people are saying, because realistically it's not fair to just pin that on people, you know what I'm saying? And then certain people are doing it and they've got big platforms now. Your content is going viral. Now the family may have to see this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then that can create tension with the family and all of these things, because things are getting planted into people's heads.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like people need to take these things into consideration and be mindful of how they speak, because it actually is harmful. It is harmful. And it's not just Anthony Joshua, it's loads of people that could possibly go through something like that, and then all of a sudden you're Illuminati, you sold your soul, you done this, you done that, and then people just start putting things together that is not even linked. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I've seen quite a few.
Yeah, I've seen, you know what it is, I saw a lot and I just thought to myself, this, yeah, someone passes away, like, because if Annie put it like this, if that happened the opposite way and everyone survived and Annie Joshua didn't survive, could you imagine what they would be saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that would have been the next one,
bruv.
Could you imagine? It would have, like, RIP to Sina, RIP to Latz, is, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, if it would have been the next one, if Annie Joshua didn't survive and then everyone else did.
And the crazy thing about it is,
or him and the driver didn't survive and then the other two did, that would have been something that people, you know what I mean? There's always people that want to be flowing out conspiracy theories and what have you not. Do you get me?
And they were saying that Anthony just was even in the passenger seat, because, you know, the passenger side of the car is the car that were wrecked.
And it was too big and they told him to move.
Yeah. Apparently they told him to switch seats because the driver couldn't see out the side mirror. But yeah.
Yeah, I think it's disrespectful when a time like that, people to be, and I see in the Americans as well, because a lot of the Americans only now discovered about him. So they were like, oh, he beat Jake Paul, and then now look what's happened, his two best friends, so it's a sacrifice, it's all of this, and I'm just like, that's just so disrespectful. A man's going through a man's going through a lot, and this is the moment that you guys choose to try to bring a man down.
And he made a statement. Was it yesterday?
No, what statement?
Like, he posted about how he felt at the ceremony. Did you see that?
No, what did he post it on?
I'm sure he posted it on his Instagram or something. But
nah, because you know what it is? I see a lot of fake stuff going on, but I always looked at Anthony Joshua. I looked at 258 management or boxing, or I look to Eddie Hearn and Matchroom. If I don't see it from there, it's not real, because those are always his official platforms that he puts everything out on. Do you get me? If he doesn't come, if you don't see it on Anthony Joshua's page, if you don't see it on 258 management boxing, you don't see it on Matchroom or Eddie Hearn's page, then it's not real, because that's like, and if you've got it there, then show it to me. But just like when people said, oh yeah, his uncle said that he's gonna retire. I'm like, you think Anthony Joshua's gonna make his retirement through one of his African uncles in Nigeria? You mad? Like, that would never. Look at how Crawford just announced his retirement with a video. You know, like, if he's gonna say, oh, my African uncle that no one knows, he's gonna be the one that's gonna tell everyone that he's retiring. It's rubbish. Like, come on, man. Like, people just using this as a moment to chase clout of Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, do you know what? Like, I can't even remember where I see it. Now that I'm looking
It's not real, bro.
Yeah, but it was his voice. That's what's mad.
AI blood.
Yeah, people are, that's mad if they're doing that. But
AI, bro. What do you mean? Everything, bro. People will do whatever they want for clicks and views and for the engagement, my guy. It's all money, innit? It's all
bruv,
money,
where
bro.
did I see it, bro? Oh my days!
You didn't see it, bro. It's not real. That's what I'm trying to say.
Do you know what it is?
AJ is gonna post that up. If you didn't see it on his story, you didn't see it on his page, you didn't see it through none of his official channels, you can't trust it.
Mm.
So I'm saying, Carl, obviously, yeah, no, you just can't trust it, dog. Like,
Yeah,
if you
for
didn't,
real.
you know what I mean? If you didn't see it through any of AJ's official, you just can't trust it, you know?
So sure it was him, bro. I so sure.
Bro, you gotta do better journalism, bro. You're a journalist, bro. You gotta check your sources, mate.
No, it is. When I came across it, I was doing something else as well, so I couldn't really pay attention to it. But it was him talking about like all the cameras in his face when he got to the place, and he couldn't really mourn properly because there was just bare attention on him when he stepped in and all that. But yeah, nah, do you know what? I'm gonna. All right, cool. To leave that on for now.
Bro, I'll be honest with you, bro. That this is that's how they'll get you, because they want you to, bro. You're gonna be like them African aunties that just be posting anything in the group, let's say it. Bro, and AI right now is so good. AI is African aunties' worst nightmare. They always be showing man stuff, and it's AI, bro. Get me, you know what I mean?
Man likes to fact check still. I wouldn't if I was just hearing it from some random, then I wouldn't co-sign it at all. But
bro, let me tell you something. When it comes to something like a man talking about retiring from his career or certain types of personal things, if it doesn't come from an official source, then it's probably a leak. And if it's a leak, then it's someone around his circle or snake that decided to, just like someone want to record him when he's trying to more whatever, it's going to be one of those. But those things ain't official. So if you end up reporting that, it takes away from your credibility. Do you get me? So you just got to be careful that you just don't report on anything, because then people will be like, oh, you're not even doing your due diligence, and do you get me? As Donald Trump would say, you're spreading fake news. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I saw that Anthony Joshua, he's retiring on a big platform, and they were reposting it, and I was thinking to myself, but like, you're reposting something that he hasn't even said himself. How you posted it on your blog and he hasn't announced it? You know what I mean? Do you get me? And ultimately, I do think, if anything, Sina and Latz would want him to carry on. They were training him to keep going. They wasn't training him to stop, was they? Yeah. They were training him to keep going, to come back. They just, you know what I mean? So, if anything, if he can, they would want you to keep going. Do you know what I'm saying to you? If you mentally can keep going and you can recover, then that's what they would want. They wouldn't want AJ to give up, because look at all the effort they put in. Do you get me? They lost their life in supporting him. Do you get me? Go to his homeland. Do you get me? So don't let someone else go and try to say that AJ. Nah, man, let him. If he's gonna say something, yeah, you know what I mean. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, you can't have that AI fooling, man. AI be cooking these days.
No, I can't even remember where because I was doing something at the time, so I didn't pay attention to it. But let's see. Time will tell if it pops up again. But yeah, that retirement thing was fake news. Facts.
Yeah, no, that was definitely fake news, man. We just gotta be whatever. So let's talk to us about the reset. I see you was wearing one of them internet ready hats. Was it what we're doing here? Is it what we're doing here? Internet ready. One of them hats. Bouncer, so you're locked in with Bouncer. What we're doing here. Talk to me about that, man. You saying, are you locking with Bouncer?
How do what?
Locking with Bouncer.
Yeah, no, do you know what? I'll be real, yeah. When I first started doing YouTube and like making content, Bouncer was like one of the first people to hit me up, bruv.
Yeah.
Bouncer was like one of the first people, with a couple other influencers and one or two rappers that are well known as well. But Bouncer was like one of the first people to hit me up and was like, yo, I see what you're doing. I rate it, keep it up, and stick at it every single day. He's like, just do it every day. And why I rated that is because, bro, man didn't have a big platform at all. Man had like 3,000 followers, 4,000 followers. I'm posting my content, is getting like hardly any likes, hardly any views. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one's paying attention. So it's like, you didn't have to hit man up and say these things.
Yeah.
So that's just why I rate it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I rate it and I respect it, because you're doing your thing already. You got bare followers, bare subscribers. You're in motion. You don't need to worry about these guys up and coming. You know what I'm saying? Like myself at the time. So I was just like, you know what? Yeah, no, I rate that still. I rate that. So boom.
Yeah, big up Bouncer, man. Man's cool, Bouncer, man. Big up Bouncer still.
Yeah.
I see he had that what we doing here. And that was during his back and forth with Clue. So that was that was a powerful move there, right then.
Yeah,
so I'm saying to you.
Just everything just interlinking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see his subscribers go up as well. So like people will subscribe if they think that you're, you know what I mean, if they see something that they like and they think that you bring them information, people subscribe to you. Do you get me? The fact that you got the subscribers is just testimony to you putting out content, and people rated what you was doing. Do you get me? Else they wouldn't subscribe to you, you know?
Yeah,
so you went down to Sinner's podcast.
Yeah, I went down to Birmingham, Sinner's podcast as well. Big up Sinner's podcast, man. Speedy, Ras, Ty, Rich.
Come on.
China.
Come on. You know.
You're part of the team,
innit? I'm part of Sinners. I'm part of Sinners. I'm like Sinners. I'm Sinners OT. But yeah, no, Sinners my family, man. Like I was like, you just get me. Brum to me is a second home for me. I got mad love in Brum. I got mad love in Brum. Sinners podcaster was dangerous.
How did that link happen? How did that link up happen?
That was before all of, like, obviously before, I would say, not even when they had that many subscribers, or they were doing their thing, but organically, you know, I think my guy reached out to them for me. I think one guy reached out and said, yeah, you need to get him on there. And then when I went on there, the episode just went mad viral. Do you get me? It was an episode, and I just came with mad energy. And it was love, and I came back. We had some big episodes, and Birmingham showed me love. Yeah, the 0121, and I was there, man. I like Brum. Do you get me? I like the man them in the Brum. I like the women in Brum. I like the food in Brum. I like do you get me? I just Brum, like I be walking in Brum. It's mad. I remember, but like, China. People thought I was from Brum. They're like, I thought you from Brum, and I get love. And I'm from London. Like it's quite, you know, like when you're outside of your city, like, do you get me? It's to go somewhere continuously and just get love from all the man them and you don't know them. Do you get me? Like that's me and Brum. So that's why I rate Brum, because like Brum has bare issues, internal issues with man them, but I'm not from Brum. I don't have no issues there. Do you get me? I ain't got no beef in Brum. So I don't see why I would have any issues anyway, but I just mean generally how I've been supported, embraced by the man them and the gal and the business and whatever, the podcast studios. Like I rate Brum, I rate the people, and I think there's some good people there. I got family in Brum anyway. I've got family in Brum, which is one thing, but I just generally I like the people in Brum. I think they're good people.
Yeah, Birmingham's nice still. Birmingham, I like Birmingham still.
No, I mean, I like Birmingham. So what you got coming, man? It's 2026, man. What the plans for this year, man?
So 2026, I'm just looking to up the work rate. Like I'm looking to up the work rate just every single day.
Big up Mimi. I see you. Well, guys, we're on YouTube. The best way to watch it is just go to YouTube. Everyone should be subscribed to my channel. Some of you guys have not subscribed. I don't even know what you guys are doing over there. Everyone on Instagram should be subscribed to my channel. It is my name. My name is China. You should already be subscribed. Link is in my bio. You see the red circle, or search my name is China on YouTube. Alternatively, also guys, give Man Like Rage a follow on Instagram and give him some subscribe on YouTube. You see what he's doing. That's what we're trying to do. Like, so the big reset, industry reset. We're calling it industry reset, where we're resetting it. What does the industry reset mean to you?
So what the industry reset means to me is allowing opportunities to reach more people. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like everyone feels like they need to be in with a certain group or certain circles, whatever, for them to get a look in. But with people like us now, we're not part of that. We're resetting it. You know what I'm saying? Because how it is now, there's so much people that are trying to get a look in, and it's gonna get even easier for them, because they're gonna have people like Rage, people like China, people like, I don't know, Clue, and whoever else chinks and the man them that's making content that will say, "Right, you're doing your thing, we respect it, cool, come true on our platform." And where's the man them are all building up platforms now? Like, if I bring someone onto my platform, it's gonna put them in front of so much more people. You know what I'm saying? Where they may have struggled to get that opportunity before, and it's like everyone can get help. Everyone can come in if you've got talent. If you've got you don't need to be the biggest artist. You don't need to have the maddest following or mad subscribers. There's space for everyone in this thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's not a gatekeeping thing. And us lot, we know who we are. We're secure with what we're doing, so we don't feel like, well, we're gonna shine a bit of light on you, and you're gonna take over and.
That's never been, bro. Man, don't worry about that, bro. Forget me.
Yeah, I'm saying, man, don't worry about that. So that's what's happening now. Whereas before, people may have looked at it like that, or possibly they did look at it like that, and that's why it was like, nah, just us and friends, just us and my people. Them, you lot, because not secure, but the reset is happening. So
yeah, and that's and it lets you know when something happens, like with the GHETTS scenario, when people don't want to speak out, it's because they're all part of the industry and they don't want to upset their friends. But I don't care. I'll say what I want. Do you understand? And I think there needs to be you have to be able to be when something happens. Yeah, like I can understand not trying to issue on a friend. I get it. Do you understand? But don't start trying to. You don't have to say anything. Do you get me? Just don't say anything. Like, if you know, just don't say anything, but don't start trying to bend narratives to paint something when you can clearly see that he licked someone down, hit him 60, 70 foot in the air and left them. Like, until the full information came out, you guys already came out all your hypotheses. Do you get me? Trying to figure out all manner of ways to try to excuse his behavior. But if I tell you, let someone do that to your mum or your dad or your brother, your sister, your son or your daughter, your auntie, your uncle, your grandpa, let me see what happens. Let me see how you move. And everyone would want rage. Do you get me? Literally, pardon the pun, but everybody would. Everybody would be on it. Everyone that has kids, just ask yourself, imagine someone knocked over your child and left him and went home and parked the car around the corner. Ask anyone that tried to support GHETTS, just look at your loved one, tell the person you love the most, just look at that person and imagine that person goes out, crosses the road and someone licks them down and leaves them and goes home. None of you guys, it won't work. It won't test. None of you guys are gonna say yeah. Not one of you. Pick someone that you love. Pick someone that you love in your family, and imagine and replace them with Yubin right now. Furthermore, let me ask you a question: would any one of you replace one of your family members with Yubin? That's your answer then. So don't you get me? And don't try to push night or try to make it about rage. No, like make it about what's right.
And that's even the Shade Bar, that's what they was doing as well. The Shade Bar, that's why Bouncer called them out like that, because you lot are posting Esther, but you're not posting Elaine and whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
that's why.
yeah, I see you dealt with it.
Yeah, but see, the thing about Elaine is, like it was. Furthermore, Elaine, I'll mention. I won't mention that other you because I'm not even bringing that. I can mention the Elaine thing. She, just like Zizi, had been trying to come at me for a while when it started with the Ginger J episode. This is why I told a lot of people when I did the live yesterday, I said a lot of people don't understand the Ginger J episode it was multifaceted. There were so many things that happened from it. Do you get me? And I also had to check certain man because they thought that they could try push narratives and do you get me? So that episode got real in real life. Like, do you get me? So when she tried to attack me publicly, and I had time now, I was like, right, and then I saw her go with the clue thing. I was like, right, cool. Now I got time. And now I see your agenda. Just like the ZZ thing, she attacked me, but I was busy. Then when I had time, I was like, right, we're going to circle back now. And I keep all the receipts of everything. So when they're talking rubbish to me, I'll record it, screenshot it, and I'll come back to it. I'm just not going to deal with it now. So because I'm not addressing it now, don't think that I haven't seen it. I've seen it. I'm just busy. Then when I'm going to address it, Now I'm on dropping videos every day now. Do you get me? Now I'm addressing it. I'm on a run. I did like 16 videos on Elaine. Nah, do you get me? She paid like I got a nice YouTube check coming this month from Elaine the Pain. And the reason why I keep saying that is because you want to defame me and use my my name and try to create narratives about I hate black women and try to use me in your, if you try to use me in your comments and your things, then what you're going to discover is that's not going to work, and you're defaming me, and I need to get paid for that defamation. Do you get me? But you're not going to give me no money. I hear it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make videos about you now. Do you get me? And then that's where it's going to, do you get me? And I won't stop until I feel as if I've been, do you know what I mean? And this is to everybody else, leave me alone, because I am internet ready. And the amount of more things that I've got coming, like the things that we got coming, the PTZ cameras moving and swiveling. Listen, like, leave me alone. I'm serious about my craft and what I'm doing. Do you get me? But if you think that I'm not and you try to whatever, then I'm also internet ready and I'm ready to play the game. Do you get me? Because this game is money. This is what it comes down to. I'm not going to try to monetize something for nothing. I'm not going to create a fake beef. Bro, I don't got to do that. Do you get me? I'm busy. But if you have something, status, not for no random, because if you're a random person and you're trying to come at me, why would I bother? Like, it's more, do you understand? I'm not going to leverage myself and trick myself out of my position for you. But if someone like Elaine the Pain, you have a big platform and you think you can go against me with it, let's go. It's easy, the same, let's go. And you soon discover they will block me and they will ignore me and they won't mention me again. They don't mention me. The reason they don't mention me because I'll do 15, 20 videos. Do you get me? Every day. And these videos will rack up thousands and thousands of views. So I suggest, if that's not what you want, then please leave me alone and stop trying to put stuff on my name and disrespect the black women and disrespect my mother, my sister, my nieces, the women that I date, by telling me I hate black women. And don't do that, because if you do that, then I have to do this. And they don't like it when I do it. And the difference is, just like you, no one can tell me to stop. There's not one person that can call my phone and actually tell me to stop anything. You can appeal to my nature. You could be my guy and tell me, try. Only my guys can appeal to my nature and tell me whatever. Not right. No one can call my phone. Furthermore, how you even get my number? But no one can pressure. No one can pressure me to do something I don't want to do unless you're my brethren. And it's not pressure. It's just the fact that I respect your opinion. You get me? And like you know what I mean? I respect my brethren. So when it comes to this internet thing, everyone has to remember, just be guided. Be guided in this internet thing. Because a lot of these people aren't internet ready, and they think because they live in their bubbles, they create bubbles for themselves with yes men and yes women. But once you take yourself out the bubble with YouTube and TikTok, like Instagram, you can create a bubble on Instagram for people that agree with you and block them. But once you take it to YouTube and TikTok and Twitter, you can't create the bubble no more. So people outside of they'll start to actually say something. Do you get me? And this is what these people do. They create bubbles, and these bubbles allow these people to inflate, give them a inflated self-worth. So they actually think they're bigger than what they are, and they think they're smarter than what they are. But neither Zizi or Elaine the Pain is smart or intelligent. They cannot debate. What they're good at, they're good at giving ad hominem attacks. They're good at giving talking points, regurgitating talking points with no original thinking. So I've heard it all before. So when they say things, I just know that all you do is you look into the comments, you look into these blog pages, and you look into these feminism things, and you repeat them and you regurgitate them. But whenever you put them under scrutiny, it crumbles each time. They cannot debate. They will not debate, but they will talk to a camera. They cannot debate, but they will talk to a camera. I can sit on a panel, you see it. Do you get me? I can sit with anybody, bro. Do you get me? I can have any, but the difference is they can't do that. And they can't do that because that's how they get exposed, that they're actually not intelligent at all. And they've just taken points from other people and trying to pass these points off as their own. But when you put it under the microscope, it just shows exactly what it is. Do you understand?
See exactly what it is. See what it is.
So you know, and that's why it's very important that you have these platforms and you put out content and we support it, because when you have independent people that are not taking the money from these people and the brands and whatever, it means we can actually tell you the truth because we don't care. Like, I'm not trying to get invited to these. I get invited to bare things anyway. But what I'm trying to say is, wherever I'm supposed to be, I'm supposed to be there. Yep. I don't want to be somewhere else because I have to sell out something or my integrity, bro.
Facts.
Get me? You know what I mean, bro? So that's why I rate you, bro, and I just want you to keep on going and just keep, you know what I mean, putting out great content, and keep, yeah, bro. I just rate you, bro, and just keep going the right way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, respect, same, bro. Likewise, bro. Every time I see you making your content, it's like, yeah, the Mandem's voice is that name just fits you so perfect because blood. There's bare man that have the same thoughts that you have, but because maybe they ain't got a platform or they don't want to come online and get cancelled or backlash because you don't care about it. You're saying what a lot of the man them want to say. You know what I'm saying? So when I see China going ham on his platform saying, yeah, say what you're saying, bro.
And that's why, I always say, like, even when we have the back, I don't even want to have back and forth with man them because we're supposed to be building. Do you get me? Like when people go back and forth with me, it's because the man them is something to do with them. I'm about, but you know how we connected. Like I didn't even meet you. We connected socially. Do you get me? So I'm saying to you. So was it through the Ginger J thing? It wasn't it?
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. We spoke through that. I think because you supported it and I think you put out something and you had a bit of a backlash and But I didn't know you and we connected. You know what I'm saying to you. So I think a lot of the times it's like we don't know how to just simply tell someone, you know what, I F with you, I like your content. Like how I connected with Chinks was in Birmingham. And he just, I seen his stuff before and he come up to me outside and he was like, yo, I F with you. And I was just like, yeah. And then do you get me? And that was it. Like all this, it's nothing to go up to man and say, I've seen your stuff, I rate you, bro. Like, do you get me? And then can we work or whatever? Can we chop it up? So, that's just what I want to kind of put up, you know what I mean? Put up to everything. Hold on, wait. Ginge, hold on, Ginge. Ginger's in the chat. Hold on, Ginge. Let me quickly hop in, Ginge, man. Hop. Ginge, man. Ginge, this is for you, man. Ginge, jump in the chat real quick. Let's get Ginge. Let's get
Ginge,
I know both of you as virgins before the Oh, did you know? Oh, you knew Ginger J before. Okay, I didn't know that. Still.
Yeah. From when Ginger was in jail.
Oh, I didn't know that, bro. Oh, still, I didn't know that. No.
Yeah, man's got a story for Ginger. Still, we're gonna get me, Ginger. Your story.
Hey, Ginger, jump up, man. Hey, Ginger, rise up, man. What are you talking about? I know he's there. Ginger, quickly rise up, man. Quickly rise up. Let's get Ginger J on and let's talk, because I'll be honest with you, bro. The first time I met Ginger J was I got booked to do a show in Birmingham, and he was one of the hosts there. And yeah, like, but I'd seen his stuff. I'd seen his stuff already. Like, do you get me? I'd already seen his stuff, and then like I already seen him. Do you get me? I already seen all of his stuff, bro. And I was seeing he was active, and then. Yeah, like, so when I saw him in Brum, I was just waiting, and that's when we connected, and from then it was just and me and Ginger have kind of been like I would say our careers. Hold on,
big up all the good, bro. My doggy Rage, what you telling me, my doggy?
I'm on there, man.
What's the best way to do this?
Trying to pick up the chat. I don't know why you rising. Why are you not rising me, man?
No, because I wanted to get you in for a second. Yeah, I'll put it like this.
Yeah, man. People don't even know Mind and Rage's link up. It's different. Our link up.
Where's
different. They don't even know. Oh, you see me? You see me?
No, you're not on.
I can see you.
Ginger ain't on the
He is.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. You can see him. Okay. All right, cool. So talk about. How do you know each other? Where do you know me from? How do you know each other?
What? From prison, and Rage didn't even go jail.
Rage, you didn't even go jail.
You want to tell Rage? You can tell him.
Sorry, yeah, go on. Oh, so basically,
go on.
What's that? Bro, sorry guys, man's uploaded a YouTube video and people are telling me in the comments that there's no audio. I'm thinking, why is there no? No, it's not audio. But anyways, man, I'll sort that after. But yeah, so Ginge was obviously inside doing his bird, and me and I don't know if you know Faz Amnesty. We used to
Faz, come on.
Yeah, the anti-knife thing, you know what I'm saying, go around collecting weapons off the streets of the youth.
Well, you used to do that with Faz? Okay.
Huh?
You used to do it with Faz, yeah? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I used to do that with Faz, you know what I'm saying?
He started it.
No, he started it himself, but then obviously man's ended up linking up with him.
He jumped in early.
Man's linked up with him and started working with him. and then I think you've DM'd us. Ginger's DM'd us, but when Ginger's DM man don't know it's him because he's bellied up to the team. I can't see nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Where was it from the Bing?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So what it was is, he was doing his thing with Baz and the knives and sorting out the use, and they went on to One Extra.
Yeah.
They had an interview on One Extra, and obviously in jail, the man them got One Extra on 24/8. You get it,
Okay.
like radio stations on, the urban radio stations are on. So obviously it was lunchtime. It was a lunchtime show. Was it lunchtime show? It was in the afternoon.
Yeah, afternoon, evening times, I think.
Yeah, it was afternoon, evening time. Man, just come back from the gym, and I remember hearing, listening to the show, and then Rage was talking, and he was saying exactly what was going on. And I was like, wow, these men are going mad, man. Like, these men are going mad. So boom, I pulled out my machine, I pulled out my smartphone, and I'm not even supposed to have it out at these times. It's risky season, yeah.
Risky,
but
yeah.
What they were doing and it had me locked in, because I was at a point in my prison sentence. I was in Swellside, which was one of the most dangerous prisons that I'd ever been in, regarding myself and what I went through. So I was through a transition period of I now need to start doing better. I started my mentoring course whilst listening to this. So I was like, what? These men are doing what I want to do when I get out and help the youth and whatever. So I sent them a DM. I sent them a DM straight away. Rage said his socials on the interview. So as he said his socials, I'm saying, and Target is on the DJ Target show. Target said, now say it again, say your socials again. As he said, I'm typing it in on Insta. And then boom, I just sent him a DM and saying, yo, I respect it. I hear what you men are doing. Is it okay if I can send you lot a video from behind the door, and then you lot can post it, and hopefully the youth can see it, and it deters people from prison, and deters the kids from prison. And so I ballied the fuck up. Like, I ballied the fuck up. You can't see shit. Yeah. And I'm dolo, and I just went mad. And I think the video did very well, because I had people calling me in jail like, that's you on the video. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, you on the video. I had my people calling me, that's you. I'm like, what video? They're like, yeah, it's doing numbers on YouTube or something. So yeah, that's how we linked up, man. From prison, I called them, I DM'd them, said, yo, I respect it. Let me send a video to you so you can put it out to the world and the youth to help deter them. And I was in the video talking about I'm with lifers. I had a man that was doing 32 years record that video.
Okay.
So yeah, bro. Yeah. That we was in the jungle in Swellside. That video come from Swellside. So yeah, big up Rage. And that's my first viral moment. That's why when I tell people I've been doing this from before I come out of jail, I've been on the internet, I've been doing bits, like I've done a few things where I've been viral on the internet, not promoting not to go to prison.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, Ginger sent man the video, man posted it, the video went viral, and no one didn't even know who he was them times. He was going viral from them times, but no one didn't know it was him. So it was like, it was good to see Ginger come out and just continue doing what he was doing, build up his platform. And you get me, it was just like, it was inevitable, you know what I'm saying? So it was good still. It was good to see a man come out of jail and change his life around and sending out a positive message and showing the youths them blood. You don't need to live that type of way, you know what I'm saying? And if you have lived that type of way and you come out, you can change your life around. It's never too late. And that's exactly what Ginger's done, you know what I'm saying?
Come on, Jay. Big up yourself.
Yeah. But it's not possible. It's not possible without Rage replying back to the DM.
Facts.
Like, do you know, like, it's that you man set these things in motion. That's why I will never not talk to man. Like Rage, when Rage did the video on me and whatever, my girl said Rage has done a video. I said Rage can do whatever the fuck he wants. I explained to my girl there and then.
It wasn't a bad video. He did.
No, it wasn't a bad video. But I said I didn't listen to no one's videos at any point. Do you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to hear nothing at that time. But when she said she said, "Oh man, that Rage, who's that?" I said, "Rage can do and say whatever the fuck he wants." And she's like, "What?" And I explained to her this story, and she was like, "Okay, cool, yeah." Like, do you know, like, whether you have a problem with me or you don't, you can do, because you set things in motion within my manifestation that people have no idea. People have no idea how
Come on.
spirits work, how frequencies work, how the world works, how things connect. Like like people take those things for granted.
Come
So
on.
the fact that I went viral the minute I stepped out of prison was interconnecting with the fact that I was viral already from in prison, from the video that you put out for me from the jump.
Facts.
You get it?
Come
It's
on.
I was just linking in with the motion that you helped me to start, and I couldn't have started without you replying back. So I thank you, brother. And it's the same goes for you, China. I thank you,
Come
man,
on.
for keeping me alive and keeping helping me from the jump and all those kind of
Don't
things.
worry, blood. Many more
Keeping me
lives
from
to be alive and well, blood. Do you get me, man? That's a good energy. So Rage. So what's the next plans then, Rage? What's coming next, man? Let everyone know what's coming next, Rage, man. Let the people know, man, what's coming next.
Pick up your ting, fam. Hey, you see the reporting ting, bro? See your ting, bro? Listen, brother, go harder. Brother, get in the courts. Court. You see, brother, go harder. Yeah, fuck all of that. When I saw you in the court system and I saw you, I was like, this nigga's done it. He's done it. He's actually reporting. He's actually fucking reporting.
Facts.
To the T, to the letter. That makes you unfucking touchable. That makes you unquestionable. Nobody can question your level. But pick up your thing. Pick up your thing. Brother. Just go sit in the court system for 2-3 weeks straight. Build up all your fucking cases, brother, and slap out the internet, brother. Yeah, all the cases, all the getting there, bro. Slap out the internet and watch your platform go ba-ding, 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 ba-ding. Promise you. Sorry. I've been waiting to say that to you. You know, I had to go ghost mode for a bit. You know, I had to.
Hey, big up, Rage,
Let me
man.
go.
Big up.
I've got to go stream. Let me leave you two back.
Yeah,
God bless you, bro.
Yeah, God bless
God
you.
bless.
Big up,
Thank you, man. Every time.
Cool, blood. All right, man. Yo, my man. What you telling me? Man like Rage. What you saying, man like Rage? What you telling me, dog?
You know, it's all good. We just got to stick to what we're doing. Keep going. Keep putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? Give the people them what they want, see what they want, hear. Stay consistent. Cut out all the noise, and just remember that. You know what I'm saying? God is the greatest.
Well, I think that's a good word. That's a good place to end it. God is the greatest. Man like Rage, I just want to say a big thank you for pulling up today, man.
Always, bro.
I wish you all the best in all your endeavors. Obviously, we're locked in, so I'll be supporting them as well. But yeah, man, just keep pushing and showing people there's another way for us to do content. And keep going along the journalistic the route. That whole street reporter, roadman reporter, it's not representative of what we actually do. But if that's what they want to call it, that's what they'll call it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact that you're out there doing really good work. And majority of people couldn't do what you're currently doing, man. So I respect it a lot, man. You get me, man. And you know, make sure you just continue, bro. Like this content space is wide open, and it's wide open for all of us. And you managed to find, you know, a niche. I would say that's a niche because a lot of other people, it's something that reporters do, but a lot of people are not willing to go and do it. And you went, like I said, 4 times to the court. You took out your time, went there. You know, you put yourself in scenarios which, you know, people could have been slightly sticky depending on you know, friends group and family, but you still went there, reported. You didn't allow any pressure from anything. If you got something wrong, you made sure you got it right. And that's all about, you know, and that's about having accountability as a journalist. And when you're learning to go, you can get things wrong. You know, the idea is you're learning, man. So I just wanted to say once again, bro, we're gonna just give you a big round of applause. Yeah, man. Let's keep it going, man. And thank you for pulling up to the live stream. It was a very good live stream, my bro. Yeah.
No, thank you, man. Thank you for inviting me. And 2026, we're gonna definitely link up a lot more and get some content done.
Yeah, no, 100%, man. I'll come down to the studio, innit? And then we'll get it locked in. What I was gonna say though is, Ambush has dropped his reply, and man, I'm gonna I have to give that. You know what it is? I'm gonna have to give that some time to marinate, and then I'm gonna go and quickly reply. I'll drop a little reaction video to it, but tomorrow I'm gonna. Because we did the rundown through all the tracks, so tomorrow I'm gonna do the rundown. I didn't want to do it on this stream because they'll copyright my stream, So I'll do it tomorrow when I don't care.
Yeah.
To get me, but I'm gonna leave the stream out. Yeah.
Say no
Uh,
more.
Big you up, Rage. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Cool,
Alright.
man. Hey guys, like I said, I want to give a big thank you to man like Rage. That was my brother. He pulled through, and he definitely did the thing, you know. Did his thing, you know. Guys, hit the like button, please. Can everyone like the video that's currently in here? There should be way more likes than this. I don't know what you guys are treating me. Why are you guys treating me nice, man? You guys should have been having way more likes than this, man. You know what I'm saying? Way more likes than this, man. Why are you treating me like this, man? I like this angle, actually. Let's try something. Gentlemen, ladies and gents, let me try something real quick. Let me try something. I'm waiting. Basically, I have to get a thing for my dummy, for my camera. Oh, I like that. Oh, I'm liking that. That shot. Okay. All right. But if we... No, I don't want my face in there because it's too much. But yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that shot. Who's liking that shot? So basically, my yeah. So I got to get 2 new cameras. Basically, I'm gonna get a new. Yeah, just because there's a couple of things I want, but I'm liking that. I'm liking it. Guys, who else is liking this angle? Tell me. Tell me. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Yeah, we gonna do this one. We gonna do this angle again. That's what we gonna do. We gonna do this angle again, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. A big thank you to my guest, Man Like Rage. Big thank you to Ginger J as well for putting up through. For everyone that stays consistent, that's supporting me, I appreciate you guys. All the super chatters, all the memberships, please. And we're going again in tomorrow. Go check out some of the videos that we've done. Yeah, it's scary times. We're gonna react to more Ambush versus Chip. It's gonna be scary. It's gonna be scary. And we are. My name is Shannon, the man, the voice. Enjoy my theme music.